The Duchess of Cambridge has had a very busy 12 months, getting married, of course, becoming a fully fledged member of the royal family. And tomorrow she hits another milestone, her 30th birthday. So, what do we know about celebrations and what can we expect to see from her this year? Joining us now, Dr. Kate Williams, royal historian Katie Nicholl, Mail on Sunday's royal correspondent. Very good morning. Katie, let's deal with the, if you like, in a way, the minor issue, the 30th birthday.
Oh, it's not a minor issue. It's a milestone year.
Do we know anything about, plans? It's none of our business, really, but...
Well, you might have heard that there had been some rumours about an 80s-themed party that was apparently going to be taking place, but the palace has been keen to play this down, and we think it's probably going to be rather intimate family affair, probably a lovely dinner. I mean, Prince William's about to go off to the Falklands, so I think probably Kate's focus is in just spending as much time with him, actually, at the moment, rather than having a big party. And, of course, the Middletons did have a big New Year's Eve party, so perhaps she let her hair down then, but a small affair. Yeah,
which sort of ties in, Kate, really, with obviously what's going to be a very different kind of year this year, because the wedding is out of the way, but the work begins, in a way, doesn't it? And she's embraced in the royal family, and that brings with it responsibilities, and she's targeting certain areas of work, isn't she?
Well, absolutely, Charlie. I mean, the wedding was a big focus last year. I mean, and what an amazing celebration it was. This year, she's not the new wife anymore. She's a working royal, and it's time for her really to step up to the mark and start doing these engagements. And as we've seen, she's announced her big charities, and we're going to see her taking part in scouting expeditions and that kind of thing. And the charities she's invested, the Portrait Gallery, the Action on Addiction, and the East Anglian Children's Hospital and the Art Room. So I think she's going to have a very busy year. And also, she's got this big tour, the big Jubilee tour. She's taking over with Prince William. They're setting off to Malaysia and Singapore and Tuvalu. All eyes this year are going to be on Kate, so it's a big year for her. And
Katie, thus far, everyone's saying she is playing. I say playing, it sounds like she's somehow contorting it, but the work she's doing, she's judging very perfectly, and the way she deals with the public, her attitude to people,
yes,
and the charities she's involved with.
Oh, I mean, flawless is the word I'd use. I mean, I've been at most of the engagements that she's done, and it's a very hard thing to do, especially when you haven't, William was born to do this. Kate's had to sort of acquire those skills of meeting people, and you can't really fake that. You're either genuinely interested or you're not, and she's done it just amazingly. I think she's proved to be very competent, and this 30th year, as Kate says, is going to be a big year. I mean, representing the Queen all over the world on a big tour, and let's not forget she and William will be ambassadors at the Olympics as well, so very much centre stage. And people always saying to me, is she ready? Yeah, she's totally ready.
Well, that question of being ready is interesting, isn't it, Kate, because previous generations of the royal family have, by the age she is now, 30, often, if you like, done a great deal more, but they've had children, they're already on the throne. It is a very different era in that respect, isn't it?
Well, I mean, all our ancestors were faster developers than us. So, yes, by 30, Queen Victoria, she'd been on the throne for 12 years, she had 6 children, George III had 6 children, and our own Queen, she was on the throne at 25, had 2 children already. So it's a very, by 30, I mean, a lot of people's lives were almost changing. Henry VIII was well on the way to finding Anne Boleyn, and of course, Diana's marriage was practically over. It was dissolved when she was 31. So, big change for Kate. So she's had a lot of time to get used to the idea of being royal, to watch and learn, and she really is, as Kate says, absolutely ready. It's the time for her to shine this year.
Yeah, it's interesting hearing that kind of the historical context of where other royals have been at this stage, but I suppose in some ways what it gives this current generation is a chance to do things without the strains of actually being on the throne at this early stage. They have a period of time in their lives
to get used to it.
Yes, and they can do things that they of their own choosing to a degree.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting when Diana's marriage was all but over at 31, but this is a couple, and I think if you look at their courtship, they have been together for 10 years, they know each other inside out, and Kate has had, or Catherine as she prefers to be known, has had ample opportunity to see what she's stepping into, and she's made that decision, and she's plunged headfirst, and I think actually that's probably why she's doing it so well.
And can I ask a little bit about the impact of this royal couple, particularly on charities? Because we were just talking a moment ago with a new charitable trust set up to help military servicemen and women. And royal patronage in that situation brings an extraordinary spotlight to charities, doesn't it?
Well, I think if anyone proved just how much of a spotlight it brings, it's, of course, the late Princess of Wales. And I think, forces in mind, I mean, the art room I've spoken to, they can't actually measure how much value it brings. I mean, you're putting them onto a world stage. Charities that perhaps you may not have heard of before, I mean, the art room being one of them. It's something that Catherine is passionate about, working with children and helping them develop through art therapy. Perhaps some people might say it's a small thing, but she is going to put that on the map. And I think that's where the royal family is just second to none.
And Kate, this year, of course, I mean, we know for obvious reasons that Prince Philip will be doing less. So, if you like, it's that time, isn't it, when the spotlight, the emphasis is shifting from one generation to another.
The spotlight's absolutely shifting. I mean, of course, we're going to want to see the Queen. She's the one going down the Thames on the barge with Prince Philip at her side. She's going to be hosting the receptions. But at the same time, we want to see the new generation, which we were so delighted by last year. And we really want to see, I think, William and Kate. Wherever Kate goes, she's going to be followed by 1 million photographers, much more so, I think, than Charles and Camilla. She is, I think, the big focus of this year and the new exciting royal for everyone.
And, of course, they'll be seen at the premiere tonight, the Warhorse
premiere.
Yes,
they will. I mean, this is a Duchess who has put glamour back into the word Duchess. I mean, she just brings sparkle. So watch out for tonight.
Thank you both very much. Just a reminder that Steven Spielberg will be on the programme tomorrow morning.